So my name is Shiv and I'm a mother teacher of grade 4 right now. You must be wondering what's a mother teacher. So a mother teacher is basically a teacher who gets a grade, a class in the starting of their very basic of primary education. For example, I got the batch of grade 1 in 2021 and till they reach grade 5, I will be the sole educator teaching them. So grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I am the teacher. I am teaching all the subjects. I am looking after the overall development of those 40 kids. And this is from the bottom of my heart. I want to say that I love you kids. If it was not for these 40 kids, I wouldn't be here. They taught me so many things about not just teaching, but also about life. The whole 40 kids are a bundle of joy to me. So this is what I wanted to tell them. Now, how I became a teacher now. I never wanted to become a teacher. 2008-9, everyone wanted to do BTech. I also wanted to do BTech. And I was like, नहीं मुझे करना है, mama, let me. And she was like, अरे, why do you want to go to this profession? Why not? And she was like, कि अगर कहीं 3 लड़के खड़े हैं ना, 2 of them are doing BTech. And मैं कहा third one, कहती he is doing MBBS. मैं कहा अच्छा. And जहाँ वो खड़े हैं, there's a tree. मैं कहा okay. And if you shake that tree, an MBA will fall down. So why do you want to with them? I said, nee, it's such a corporate culture was evolving, and I was like star-studded with them. Okay, so they forced me, you have been a backbencher whole your life. I hated my school, and I am not proud of that, but I hated it. I wanted it to end so badly. Okay, there was days when I used to miss the whole classes and used to sit in the playground area or play volleyball or practice anything else, but I did not want to be in the classroom. That was my school life. So during my school life, I have been a backbencher, never got into the good books of my teachers, always on the other end of teachers' vision. They wanted to teach, I wouldn't let them teach. I believe as a teacher, I truly believe there are 3 types of learners, man. 1, who wants to study. 2, who do not want to study. And 3rd, who dare the teacher. Padha ke dikhao. I was the 3rd one, and I love the 3rd ones, and I work for those 3rd ones. So during my school life, I was this. My parents knew it. They were like, they used to pray every morning कि बस इसकी जैसे 12th हो जाए. Somehow he managed to cross 12. I did it with good marks. Who knows how? And now I'm into college. Again, same thing goes. The teachers weren't able to connect with me. Well, I should say I was not able to connect with the teachers. Let's not defame them. During my 2nd year, last exam, my teacher told me, you can be anything, Shiv. I'm like, okay, but you cannot be a teacher. Please drop out. And this was the day when we got our final admit card. मैं कहा मैं 2 साल हो गए हैं. Why are you telling me this now? You should have said it earlier. You should have told it to my parents who came on a complaint. You called them. So like, nahi, I'm telling you for your own good, you won't be a good teacher. मैं कहा okay. So I did my diploma, done with that. It was to 2010 and 2011 when the Right to Education Act 2009 was implemented in India, and due to this RTE Act, another exam came. It was Central Teachers Eligibility Test, and it was like a license. If you want to become a teacher, qualify this exam, and it's like कि आप teacher बनने योग्य हैं, right? So when I gave this exam, I qualified it. Okay, good. But when I saw the 100 other students of my own college, I was the only one who qualified it. 99 of them failed. And I was like, how come this happened? When I looked at the result of CTET June 2011, you guys can Google it, it was around 13%. November 2012 CTET exam, the result, the pass percentage of students was 0.69%. यानी कि 100 बच्चे बैठे तो एक बच्चा भी पास नहीं हुआ उस एग्जाम में, and I was able to qualify 5 of them. And I was like, how is it possible? How am I able to like pass all these, qualify all these exams? You know how? I did not learn how to teach. I practiced how to teach. I started practicing it. Whatever my theory was telling, that a simple thing, connect the classroom knowledge to the outside world. And that was what I was doing in my classroom. In the 2 years of diploma, we have to go for internship for two times. First year 1 month, second year 3 months. So every time I used to go to a classroom when I was an intern, I always looked for the options that how can I connect one subject to another, how can I connect the subject to the outside world, and this actually helped me understand teaching. In 2013, I started teaching. By that time, I was 19 years old. Yeah. So the best thing about becoming a government school teacher is you get to earn really faster. Like by 19 or 20, if you are good enough, you can get a government job in teaching. So 2014 to 5 years, I was into Kashmir. I was teaching in Kashmir. Then 2019, I came back to Delhi. Now I switched from Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan to Delhi administration. In between, I also happened to prepare for UPSC CAPF. The assistant commandant's post, because I was like very much mesmerized with the army and the CRPF personnel, the officers, how they used to work in Kashmir. So I was like, I want to become an assistant commandant. I gave 2 years to that. I took a sabbatical for 6 months. In 2017, I took a sabbatical and I was preparing hard. I prepared really hard, and after the final result, I could not make it to the interviews by 0.5 marks. I was like so heartbroken. I literally went into a zone. I did not want to eat. I did not want to speak to anyone. I did not want to step out. Someone said, you know what you should do? I have been a sports personality throughout my school life. So you should either take up some sport or go to the gym. I went to the gym. Spent 2 years in gym, became a bodybuilder. The backbencher inside me, he wants कि आप यहाँ पर ना एक picture मेरी दिखा दो bodybuilding की, but let's not do that. So I went into bodybuilding, and after a couple of years, I again got this point. You need to accept it, man. You failed, but you learned as well. You learned so much about this, everything. Well, UPSC teaches you everything, no? So I learned so much, and ठीक है. By 2020, now bodybuilding phase is also over. 2019 joined Delhi government schools, and back then the school that I got, I had to teach 80 kids at a time, because we were not having I was teaching class grade 5th and A and B. We did not have another teacher, so I used to take 2 classrooms. That was a challenge, and again I got to my basics. Okay, if you are just standing in front of these kids and reading from the textbook, you are not doing anything. You are just creating another Shiv who's not going to come to school the next day. Right? I never wanted to go to the school next day, but I started cutting papers. I started, making these small games for them. A treasure hunt type game, anything, a floor game, or any role play dramatization, and I saw okay, the kids are enjoying, they are having fun, they want to come back, and I actually do not beat my kids. I hate it, because I have seen what it did to me in my school life. Every time there was some nuisance in school, like a history cheater, I was picked up. He must have done it. Those 4 boys must have done it. And after beating me, they got to know, oh, he was absent that day. We beat him for nothing. I swear, this might sound so filmy to you, but I literally got a beating by our PT sir for the activity which I did not do, and another friend had to tell me, you were absent that day. And I was begging him, I was begging the vice principal, ma'am, I was not there. She had to, उसने हमारे class teacher को बोला, check his attendance, and I was absent, so I got off. But so I do not beat my kids. They are little innocent souls who need love and warmth. That's why I am a mother teacher. Na? So I have touched that feminine side. From January 2022 to 21st August 2023, okay, more than a year and a half, I kept on posting on Instagram. Okay, I'm just deviating from the teaching part to content creation. 443 posts I made. Nobody looked at them. But I was every day dedicatedly knocking at the door, putting my content. See, I am doing this. Not to become famous, not to earn extra bucks, not to do anything. Just to show the world, see, I am doing this. See, I am doing this. My father used to say that, if you want to have an opportunity, keep on knocking at the door. Someone, sometime will open it. And when he opens, na, सबसे पहले अपना पैर फंसा देना. So I put my foot in on Instagram. 444th post got viral, got 1 million views in few hours. So dedication is the most important thing in life, to do something. Okay? You need to be dedicated to something, some cause. I was dedicated, I am still dedicated to teaching. Now this is happening. Coming back to teaching. One, people believe teachers do nothing. Two, people believe government teachers, they come to school just for 6 hours and they just go back. Three, we are here to gather the kids around, not them have any fall or anything, that's it. So these three were the main stereotypes that I faced during my teaching journey, and I was like, this has to change, I will change it. I might again sound filmy, but I told myself, because I am doing so much and people still believe me just because I have long hair, so I am not going to teach. Arey nahi, I will have long hair and I will still teach. Again, I showed it to the world. So we were doing more, and it's not just me that was doing. My mother, my first teacher, when she was young, when we were young, she was also young. When we were young, she took me to her school, and the way she treated her students, right? I was so mesmerized, and we used to joke around when we come back from her school, and like when my Nana ji is there, my Mama ji is there, and I used to ask them, "Ke Nanu, ask Mama how many kids does she have?" And my mom would say 42. So this was a fun moment for us. She does not have 2 kids, she has 42, because she considers those 40 as her own. Same thing with us, this generation of all teachers, that those 40 students, they are not just students, they are our kids. And especially when you are a mother teacher, yes, they are your kids. You look after so many things. If you actually want to work on your anger issues, you can also become a teacher. It will teach you 2 things. One, you will get to learn how to control your anger, especially the primary teachers. Okay. Second, you will learn that you cannot be a teacher. Because those 40 kids, they'll test you for your worth, man. There's this kid who comes, sir, sir. There's this comes, sir, sir. Then you are dealing to them, sir, इसने मेरी pencil चोरी कर ली. Okay, I'll get back to that. Tabhi you get to know, this has actually happened in my classroom. That lot, there was that backbencher who, God knows why, took a piece of eraser, did it in half, put it in his ear. Now God knows why he did that. What curiosity he had in that. What would have happened. And you need to cater to that. Okay, oh my God. So teaching, it takes so much from you. It takes so much from you. But also this is the beauty of it. You get to enjoy it. बस किसी को चोट ना लगे, to be very honest, but you get to enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy my 6 hours in school. Those 6 hours, they are my zen time. They are my time of, peace. That is my vipassana. That is the time when I am not thinking about anything. I just think about those 40 kids. I just think about how beautiful child is, how colorful childhood is. बचपन कितना रंगीन है. कुछ लोगों का बात तक नहीं जाता है वो रंगीनपना, but bachpan is such colorful, such at times, when I give them the activities, okay, let's you do these things. What they do, someone will mix red and white, someone will mix black and yellow, and so, sir, see, if you mix black and yellow, this color forms. I'm like, oh, very good. And suddenly the activity was to color the wall, and suddenly everyone is mixing their colors. They are learning something else. But that is the beauty of this profession, right? That these 40 souls, these 40 brains working all together, teaching the teacher something new and amazing. Every time, everywhere I go, I do not know how, but I think of those 40 kids. I went to Ladakh and I saw those river stones, pebbles. So everyone was taking one or two, okay, we'll put it in our homes and they look better. I took 40 stones. My friend who was along with me, he was looking at me like I was committing a crime. Why is he picking up 40 stones and that too going deep in the river? Because I wanted the best ones, the most shiny ones. And I took 40, took them to my classroom, gave each student one stone, and they were like, okay, now what do we have to do? Color the 40 stones, draw something on the 40 stones. And the amazing drawings they did on those 40 stones, they were happy and I was more happy, right? So at times happiness comes from such unexpected places and you don't even know it. Whatever you do, love it. I truly love teaching. Prioritize things according to that moment, right? I give 4 hours every day to teaching and to content creation as well, because that also requires time. So in the last 15 years, let's just say, I have learned few things. One, acceptance is the key. Wherever, in whatever situation you are, accept that you are in that situation and work upon it. Dedicate yourself. And one more thing, every morning, make your own bed. I do not know if anyone has practiced it, but when you make your own bed every morning, it gives that sense of achievement. It makes me really happy.